Hello, fellow YouTubers. Libra Rob here. Today's going to be a whole other topic. Today I want to talk about problems with employment these days in the 21st century. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a lot of people here on YouTube bitching and complaining about how horrible the jobs are, how few of them there are, and I think it's time that we should discuss, what the problems are and how to fix them. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about what I've noticed as far as trying to get a job and everything. I'll start off by saying it is a pain in the fucking ass. I've applied all over the place, and it's not been easy at all. Just to get an interview alone, I get told not enough experience. It's always one excuse after the other. And what I'm seeing a lot here on YouTube is people go in for an interview and they tell them, oh, we may not hire you. Well, tell them this on the damn phone. You ask somebody to come in for an interview, you have their resume or their application. Shouldn't that be more than enough to tell whether or not you would like to hire that person based on what their work history is? I mean, okay, say if you go into an interview, you called in for an interview. You go in there, and you look dirty, sloppy, washed up like you were drinking or smoking or whatever the hell you were doing the night before. The chances are they're not going to hire you. Obviously. It's understandable to not hire them. But if you go in there and you are dressed nice, you're showered and everything, and have a good head on their shoulders, why not hire them? Why have them come all the way down to an interview for nothing? It's a waste of time, it's a waste of energy, it's a waste of gas to go to the place. But for some reason, these people who do the interviewing, they don't give a fuck. They are just... It's a big game to these people. That's the problem. I don't know if there's some kind of secret thing that people above seem to have, some kind of secret handshake or something stupid. Maybe some of these jackasses get these jobs, these incompetent people get these jobs. Maybe they flash themselves in the interview, Maybe they expose themselves, who the hell knows? But anyways, yeah, there's something seriously wrong with the way people get hired these days. Notice what a lot of corporate places, you have to take an idiot test beforehand. And then, on top of it, you have to take a drug test. Now, I'm not saying drugs are good or anything like that, but, isn't this supposed to be a free country? Aren't we supposed to be allowed to put into our bodies what we choose, or live how we choose to live? Isn't that considered the American dream? Isn't that how America is set up? The majority rules, right? Well, it seems these days it's not like that. It seems like whoever has the most money is the one who makes the rules, even though it hurts the majority. See what I'm saying here, fellow YouTubers? I want to say we live in a rigged system to the third degree, and I think it's time that somebody pointed out, even if it's me to point it out, Somebody's gotta. So anyways, yeah, this is the big problem. There's too many people out of work. We all need jobs. But there's not enough of them to go around. And whose fault is that? Have you noticed that after 9/11, good opportunity employment has disappeared? All there's left is crappy minimum wage jobs. Now, I've tried working, for a large company and everything, and I'll tell you what happened. I get in there and I discover it's a bunch of bullshit, and it's a revolving door. They hire, they fire. They hire, they fire. And now, if they don't fire you, they look for a reason or a way to cause you to leave. That's what they do these days. In the workplace, there is a lot of corruption that goes on. You can have somebody who is a lousy worker, but for some stupid reason, however the hell they did it, they actually could possibly get a good position. And it's all because they knew somebody at the top. That's the secret with that. You ever noticed how that has happened? You have a total fucking idiot and they get a good position or a better job than you, or they get better treatment. It's all favoritism, people. Don't be fooled that, oh, they just happen to be a better worker. No. No. If you see that they are a piece of shit worker and you have done so much for wherever you're working and you're not getting any recognition, it is corruption. It's favoritism. I had to put that out there for you people, because for some reason people are turning a blind eye to this problem, and me personally, once I see something and I start questioning it, I can't stop. I can't turn a blind eye to something like that. This is bullshit. That's the secret, everybody. I've seen too many stories about this. I've encountered too many people who have told me the exact same story. It's a trend, people. It's a trend. It's time for everybody to wake up, open your eyes, open your mind, and pay attention to what the hell is going on around you. You have to. You cannot believe in what you were programmed with from school. It doesn't apply anymore. They tell you you have to get the A's and the B's so you can get into junior high school, and then the exact same thing all over again in junior high to get into high school. I've been through all that bullshit. Now, after high school, they say to you, you need to go to college, okay? Because you need to go to college so you can get that dream career. Now, the problem with that is you go to college, you finish, then you're up to your eyeballs in debt. I have known and spoken to so many people who have told me the same story on this particular area. They are in debt and they can't get a job. And then when they try to go for a crappy-ass job, oh, you have all these credentials and blah, blah, blah. All this jazz. It's sickening. It truly is. Now, me personally, I didn't go to college. I used my head, and I said, you know what? I don't want to be in debt till the grave. It's stupid. Why do I want to put myself in debt for the rest of my life when I know the economy sucks and everybody who's going to college can't get a fucking job? So, that's what I came to a conclusion of. That's why I never went to college. I don't want to be in debt. I don't want to be enslaved to fucking debt.